Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. I am Raquel. Hope you guys all are doing great, having a good weekend, enjoying yourself. I'm going to be doing a reading of what you need to know, and I'm going to be using my intuitive charm kit to kind of start it off because I'll be using some of the angel cards here along with this reading. If you are interested in a personal while I'm on the live or any lives, the information is I pinned it here in the chat, and it's also available below in the video section where it says more, right below the video description, I should say, not section. I'm trying to get the words out. So, welcome to those of you guys that are new. This is going to be a collective reading. That means that it's not going to resonate with everybody out there. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, if you want something personal, that will be listed below. Everything that you need to know will be listed below the video description where it says more, including all the cards, tarot cards, oracle cards that I'll be using. Some of them will be mine. Also, if you guys are interested in like energy items, candles, sprays, incense, bath and beauty products, and Halloween items, all that information is below as well as my social media accounts where I do post different messages on there. So like if you're looking for today's message, I put that on my Facebook account. And all of them have different ones. Okay. I also do lives on TikTok. So if you guys are wanting to get additional TikTok, or you missed this and you get it later, or you want to catch it, just come over there. And if you happen to send the donation for the reading and I'm already off for any reason or I didn't see it, just check the comments below or catch me on the next live or on my TikTok live and I'll do it there for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull out a few numbers. Let me see. I'm taking out 3 of these dice. So it's only 2 in here. So this is like my intuitive charm kit. It has numbers on this side and then it has messages, topics that I use with the charms. I'm going to use the dice for the numbers here, and then I'm going to get a message, and this is just an extra message. And also, if you guys could like the video, I truly appreciate it, as well as if you like to comment. I usually respond to all the comments. All right, so I'm just going to toss the numbers. I'm going to try not to make it where it goes flying across the table, see what comes out. Okay, if the number matches what come down here, that means it's extra important. All right, so we got number 10. Okay, we got 2 5s. All right, so 5s talk about changes, but together this is 10, which means that it's something that is ending. So it could be a conflict that's coming towards an end, or some type of change may be coming in, but something ending and then maybe something beginning. When I get multiple 5s, a lot of times it'll be like a good sign, like there'll be big changes coming. So number 10 is on here. Yes, it is. Okay, so number 10 is on here. It also has an angel on there, so that's going to be very important, this number. So you may want to look that up on the internet to get an additional message that will tie into this message that's coming through. So let's just get a message from your angels for that. And let me just put that over. So that was angel number 10. Let's put that in my cabinet there. All right, so let's get that with this. This is called the Angel Answers Oracle. If it's not listed below now, it will be listed after the live is over. Okay, so if I don't get a chance, which a lot of times I don't, I put it down below after. Okay, so everything you need to know will be listed below the video description. Okay, so let's see what this angel message is wanting to tell you about this number 10. And I forgot to start my timer, so I know I'm about, I don't know how long I've been on here, a couple minutes. All right, just so I can remember, keep track of time. Let's see. Helpful people. All right, so maybe something is coming to an end where you don't need to get help from other people, or maybe something is coming to an end and you're going to get some helpful people to help you with the situation that you're trying to end. Okay, so let's just see what this helpful people energy has to do with, and what subject will it have to do with. Let me get my deck here. All right, this is my situations oracle, also available below. I have 3 different versions of this deck: matte, glossy, and then glossy with gilded. The special edition ones, the ones that are glossy, are only available for pre-order on my site. So, all right, let's get this message for the collective of what the subject is about regarding helpful people with the number 10. Receipts. Proof, show me. Okay. Some of you guys, you might get some, this came out now. I think I just clipped this. I mean, you saw I shuffled here. You saw I shuffled here. I think I put a video out yesterday and I did a little short clip of it, and it talked about receipts. Now, some of you guys, there's going to be some money coming through for you, but others, you're about to get some type of proof. There's going to be some type of change. When it comes to either something that ended, or there was some type of conflict, maybe that conflict is coming to an end, maybe it has to do with your money, or just maybe it's something you were looking to get proof for. Okay, some type of receipt, some type of proof, or show me something. All right, so let's just see what this has to do with. Balance. Okay, so this is the Temperance card. Okay, so some of you guys could be Sagittarius or dealing with a Sagittarius. It says blending the ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary. Successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. All right, it feels like somebody may be helping you to be able to create some type of balance, either with some type of receipts that you need. Maybe it's proof. Maybe you need someone to show you, or maybe there's somebody that's going to show you how to be helpful, how to maybe end a certain conflict or problem in this dynamic. Again, it'll be important for you to Google that number, or whatever search engine you use, to look up that number 10 for this message, because it'll give you an extra message there. Okay, so I'm going to put that back for the angel messages. It says you're ready. Something you're ready. I look on the bottom here. Okay, so let's see. Let's turn this over. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this part of the intuitive charm reading. This has different messages. I'm just going to pick a couple charms and then I'm going to throw it down. These could be individual messages, or they could be all tied in together, like all elements of each other. All right, so let's just get that. Take this out of here. All right, I'm just going to reach in, pull out a couple. All right, I guess that one wanted to go back in the cup. I'm like trying to keep my eyes open. All right, let's see. I'm just going to throw them from up here so I'm not looking. Okay. So we got the star landed on Soul Tribe and in between promotion. So some of you guys are about to get some type of wish. Okay, I don't know if you, here, what did I do with this little clip? Some of you guys are about to get some type of wish here regarding your soul tribe. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's better if I probably put it from here. Put it against my forehead. A little bit shinier. All right, so it's a star. You're about to get some type of wish regarding a soul tribe and a promotion, which mean like some type of upgrade or something like that. Maybe there's something you're wanting to go to the next level, but there's going to be some type of promotion here, or when it comes to this soul tribe. All right, so let me get this here. So we got emotions. Now the angel came out again. So the angel is really going to be important for you today. So maybe there's some prayers you've been wanting, and your angels are coming here to answer these prayers, okay, for you, okay? And it has to do with something emotional, something that you are wanting, something you care about, okay? There's an umbrella under this emotion. It's not the charm, it's the image. So it could be like you're being protected from something as well. So I'm seeing we have the star, we have the angel, and then now we have the ask for a sign, okay? And that came with the Eiffel Tower here, which is can mean a couple of different things. It feels like you might get something unexpected. You see with that little tower there. This could also be in regards to Paris. Maybe it has to do with something foreign, but it feels like they're telling you to ask for a sign, or maybe you already asked for a sign. If your relationship regarding somebody in your soul tribe will be able to go to the next level of an emotional, emotional connection, or maybe emotional support of some type. So I'm going to use this deck to see what this, because since it's saying soul tribe, okay. This is called the Romance Angels. Let's see. Soul tribe, promotion, and emotions. Ask for a sign. So maybe you guys ask for a sign regarding somebody in your soul tribe that you're emotionally connected with. I'm like, what was that? Something fell. Let's see what that has to do with. Ooh, look at that. You see how that was flying out? Passion. Allow your heart and soul, see, your soul, to sing with joy. So soul is here twice. It's definitely having to do with that. Some type of passion. So I feel like there's some passionate energy that maybe you ask for a sign, or you've received signs if this relationship is going to go to a next level. Now, whether this is in a romantic, some of you guys, this is romantic. And then others of you, it's just if you're able to take some type of relationship that you are emotionally invested in, it's going to go to the next level. And so what I'm seeing it is, there's a wish here, and I feel like it's going to be something unexpected that's coming, because we got that little tower symbol we had here. So that is an extra little message. And then let's just get some cards here to see. Feels like I have something in my lip. Let's see what this has to do with. For those of you guys that this may be a romantic tie. My eyes from the fan. I feel watery. Look, hi. It's me again, wanting another chance. I'm telling you, there is somebody that you either ask for a sign, or they're telling you to ask for a sign if this person is wanting another chance. And it does feel like there is somebody that wants another chance to take this relationship to the next level. And there is emotions involved here. And you see there's two people here that's connecting. So a lot of you guys, I do feel like this is a romantic thing for you. And let's just see what it has to do with if it's not romantic for some of you guys, and it's just somebody that is a part of your soul tribe. Okay, it's something that's projected. So it's in the future. It's a matter of days, weeks, or months. So there's something coming in here that is, maybe it's on the road. Maybe there's somebody that's coming towards you, or you're going to have to travel or get on the road to go towards them. But this is going to be coming up for you. So it could be, a friend maybe you lost, touch with. Maybe it has to do with upgrading something you have in your soul contract, but it does feel like there's something here that is going to the next level for you, is what I'm getting. And some of you guys, it's a matter of days, some is weeks, and others is months. Okay. All right. So that's what I got for you for the intuitive. And then I'm going to get like what you need to know. I'm going to try to keep that quick and simple too. But I'm going to put these cards back. Okay. In this chart, if you guys are looking for personal, the comment is pinned in the chat on how to get personal. And if you do send it, please type it in the comments that you send it. Okay. All right. So let's just see what you need to know. Let's see what the subject is going to be. I don't think I mentioned what that this is. This is Angel Wisdom Tarot. All right, it will be listed below as well. So let's just see what you need to know. Okay, let's see what you need to know. The Chariot. Okay, some of you guys could be a Cancer or dealing with a Cancer. Number 7 could be significant as well. It's rewards that come from hard work. Successfully, sorry, my eyes, because of the allergies in the fan. Successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, and public recognition. All right, so a lot of you guys, you're about to have a victory. You're about to have a triumph. Maybe you've been fighting really hard for this situation to happen, and you're about to get a reward for all the hard work that you put into a certain situation. Also, this could be somebody that's in the distance from you. So they maybe they live, maybe you guys live in the same city, but they live, 20, 30 miles away, whatever, state is really what I'm saying. You live in the same state, but you live 20 miles or more away. Or maybe this is somebody that you guys have been in some type of battle or fight and has kept you distance. But it's something that is coming from some type of distance, okay? Something is coming in. There's going to be a victory. There's a triumph over some type of hard work that you put effort into. So I need to see, what did you put effort into that you're going to be victory? And again, there's that rewards energy. There's something about being rewarded, okay? So let's just see. What kind of effort did you put into something? What was the subject that you put the effort in? That's going to pay off for the hard work that you put into it. Oh my God, you saw me shuffle the cards. I'm telling you, when they want to repeat, they will repeat, because maybe somebody really needs to hear this message. Okay, this is projected. Okay, we got future days, weeks, months. So they do want you to know that this is projected. There's something that you really put a lot of effort in the future. Like maybe you got in on, you went out on the road, maybe you did some research, or you just really put an effort into something that you wanted to take place in the future. Okay, like you wanted it to happen in a matter of days, weeks, or months. It'll be different for all of you guys, but you put a lot of effort into something that was projected, okay? Something that you saw happening. I'm also getting like you, some of you guys could be visionaries where you can really see how something can play out if you put a certain amount of effort into this, okay? Some of you guys, this definitely has to do with travel. Okay, where you're getting on the road or you put effort into something. Maybe it had to do with a car, vehicle. Maybe you guys was putting an effort where you wanted to get another car or a car, maybe a new car. I'm also getting that as well. So you really put the effort into something that was projected, and I still need to get more about this projected energy. You really, okay. Oh my gosh, too many cards. I need one card, please, angel spirit guides. All right, you really put a lot of effort into something that was projected. What is that? All right, we got sold. Moving, physical, location change. All right. I really feel like some of you guys might have put in a lot of effort to be victorious over some type of future situation where you either wanted to sell something. Now, whether it had to do with your house, maybe some of you guys it did have to do with your house. Others, it could have been that you put a lot of effort because you didn't want to make a physical location change and you wanted to be you were very diligent and putting the effort and you're going to be victorious over that. Now, some of you guys, you put a lot of effort into selling something. It may not have to do with a house. It could be just like maybe selling a product, maybe selling a service or something like that. Maybe it had to do with emotions to change the certain, the battle, the fight. And you put a lot of effort to be able to change that from being some type of fight or battle, in this particular dynamic. Okay, you put a lot of effort into this. Okay, so let's just get more about what this is talking about. What is the souled energy that you put a lot of effort into? Does it have to do with house, money, emotions, action? What does it have to do with? Hi. I'm gonna glance over here before I pull this card just so I can see your name because my eyes and my allergies are really like messing up right now. So I'm gonna just look in the chat. It'll be easier. I think it says tech. I'm gonna just say T. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna say this name. It says techno. Techno. Let's just say techno. Hi. All right. So what is this souled energy that you put a lot of effort into future souled energy? Okay. What is this? Thank you. Okay. The Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So some of you guys, you could have put a lot of effort into something that you were fighting with. Maybe you put effort into distancing yourself from somebody or distancing yourself from making a love offer or somebody that put a lot of effort into distancing. I can't say that more than once or twice. Seems like somebody that put a lot of effort into keeping things distant in between the two of you guys. Let me just say it like that. Okay. This is a romantic offer. All right. So it says romantic, flirtatious, introspective. I don't know what that word is saying. Oh, fickle. My eyes are a little bit watery. Hold on, you guys, so I can just try to see a little bit better. Falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, and situations or topics that make your heart flutter, a love of art and poetry. So some of you guys, it could have been something that you put a lot of effort into. Maybe you got in your car and you did this to try to maybe change the energy between the two of you guys, maybe to change the distance between the two of you. And that could be changing for some of you guys, somebody that you're romantically tied to. If not, it's just that you put a lot of energy into something to be make something victorious, where you would be the victor in this situation, that you would be able to still be in that energy of love and not be distanced from that love, whatever it means for you. Okay, because there's a lot of stuff on here, but a lot of you guys, it could have to do with a person. So let me see if it's a person. I'm going to see who the person could be. This is my history oracle, past, present, future of the divine masculine. It can be used for masculine or feminine, but I did design it for the masculine. So let's just go ahead and see. Oops, I didn't shuffle that right. Let's do that again. They're not wanting to merge. You see that? I told you when I have that, where they like to stick like that, there means there was like a lot of tension in the air in between the two of you guys. Let's do that again. So this also could be telling you that there's somebody coming in the distance to show you some type of love. That's what I'm getting also as an additional message. I'm just going to glance at what you said. It's you. T. Yeah, I'm gonna just say T, because I was like, I don't know if this is techno. It's a longer word. I'm gonna just call you T. All right. Who is this person? If it's a person that's coming, that's in the distance, is coming towards you, to either change the energy between the two of you guys, or there could be somebody that's showing you love. Maybe they want to purchase something from you or your services. So who is this Knight of Cups? It says Bud. Likes beer or likes light drinks. So this could be somebody that you know that likes to drink beer or light drinks, like they don't like to drink hard liquor. Maybe this person's name is Bud for some of you guys, or you see them as your buddy. Okay, maybe there's a buddy of yours, a friend that has love for you, that's coming to change something for you, to give you something. All right, so if it's not a person, let me just see what is the Knight of Cups here for. What kind of love is being shown? We got Three of Wands. So if you look in this card, you see the ships is behind her. She's already gotten her ships. It's something that will get you to move forward. Okay. So it's like normally in the other decks with the tarot, it is somebody is sitting there and they're waiting for their ships to come in, but she's not even waiting. Okay. But as she's not walking away here, that ship is coming in. Like she kind of walked away from it. She let it alone. She like took her energy off of it, and that ship is coming in. Okay. So I feel like you don't see this coming in because you just decided already to move forward, to walk away, not wait for it or something like that. It says, planning for the long term, abundance from past choices. See, something that you already chose, you already decided what to do. And it says pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So I do feel like there are some of you guys, you already decided to do something in the past, and you just because you wanted to do something that had to do with your future in order to change something. Okay. And now there's this Knight of Cups that may be coming in. I do feel like this person likes to drink but that doesn't mean they're a heavy drinker, because he's got this cup here, and then this Knight of Cups has the cup here. So it is something I feel emotional that is coming towards you with a particular person. They may not even be romantic. Trying to clear my throat, sorry. They may not even be romantic. It just may be somebody that you bring into your house, or you have a connection in your house, and you just put some effort into something in order for something to move forward. And there's somebody that's about to come in and possibly make you an offer, or accepting your offer if you were the one that made the offer. And thank you guys all for liking the video. Oops, sorry. I guess I didn't pay attention where I was putting this cup at. I'm knocking stuff down. I'm very clumsy. All right. So let's get more into this energy. So you walked away from something, but there's something coming in that you possibly gave up on. All right. So let me just see, what did you possibly give up on? And there's something coming in that's good for you. So I like this message so far. So there's something that you kind of gave up on, or you put the effort into it. So you could be victorious, but you just kind of kept going forward, and you're waiting for it to come in, but you weren't waiting. Like, you did the effort, but then you just went about your business and kept on going. Okay. Hoping that it would come in, but not sure if it was. Okay. So what did you kind of, walk away from, but it's going to be kind of victorious for you? What did you put the effort into? What is this? You know what? I'm going to use a different deck. I feel like using a different deck. All right. This is my More Situations Oracle. Whoops, the glare. Sorry. Let me see if I can turn down this light a little bit. It might be bothering me, my eyes too. All right. Anyway, this is my More Situations. Also available below in the bio on my shop. In my shop. Not on it, but in it. Let's see. What did you put the effort in? Let's see. I'm trying to get this home, and sorry, I'm straining from my eyes. I'm really struggling with these watery eyes. I'm trying to get this house in order before we move. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So this is what you were wanting to do? You were wanting to move to a different place? All right. So what did you put the effort into? Open door, leaving room for you to return. Welcome. Again, it has to do with something in your house. So some of you guys, it is like you put the effort into your house about some type of future. Maybe this Knight of Cups is coming in for you to show you love. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable in this chair. Maybe this Knight of Cups is coming in for you, or somebody that's going to show you love. This also could be somebody that you put a lot of effort to make them feel welcome in your home, to come into your home, open the door. Maybe some of you guys are just, having guests come in, and some of you guys, maybe you are getting roommates, things like that is what I'm getting. But it's somebody that you put a lot of effort to either in your home to make it feel welcome, homey, open the door. But some of you guys is you put effort to leave something where this person could either come back or you could come back, is what I'm getting. Okay. For some of you guys. So let's see now what's coming in for you. What is this Knight of Cup bringing in for you? He said, yep. What is this Knight of Cups bringing in for you? Ride or die crew, friends or family, trying to bring you two back together. All right. So you guys have a supportive friend or family that's trying to bring you two back together. Okay. So there is somebody that is going to try to help in a situation. So if it's not a romantic thing for all of you, where somebody's trying to bring you and somebody you've been in some type of distance because of some type of battle or fight, and you just kind of let it be, there's this person that's going to come in because they want you guys to be together. They support the connection between the two of you. So a lot of you, it is romantic. It's somebody that you see in your ride or die crew. If not, this is somebody that is, part of your friends or family that is the ride or die crew mentality, and they're trying to help you in this situation so that you can get whatever it is that you're needing to take place so you can be victorious. However, it'll be different for all of you guys, okay? There's something, though, is standing out about the home place. So maybe there's been a distance and I see a car. So it definitely has to do with cars and homes and traveling. And then some of you guys, it is love, being able to bring somebody to welcome back into your life that maybe you just decided to, you put some effort, but you decided to go forward because you are going to be, there's something that you planned for the long term. And from your choice that you made, success is waiting for you. Okay, so it says be patient is what it's saying. Be patient as you decide what's next. So there's something that is going to happen next in this whole dynamic too. So let me just look here. Gave up. Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. And you be going back to move forward. Okay. I'm glad this is resonating for you too. Because I'm like, what is this message that they want to talk to me about here? Okay. So see what's going to be happening here. Let's just see how long will this take place. Let me see if I can get a timeline. Sometimes they'll give me a timeline and then sometimes they won't. That could be maybe because the other person hasn't completely decided, and so the timeline isn't all the way there. But there is something coming in the distance about the future and changing. Some of you guys, like, you might be going, like I said, with, towards somebody you're in love with, or going towards love, looking for love, something like that is what I'm getting. Let's see if we can get a timeline. What's the timeline around possible when this person will be showing love? If this is a Knight of Cups that's coming in, a romantic gesture. All right, we got communication. Now, it says 12 on here, so it could have to do with maybe it's 12 days, 12 weeks for some of you guys. But it says birds communicate, negotiate, chatty. You know what? I don't want to read all of this. It's basically about communication, a text or call someone. All right. So what's today? What's today's date? Is the 14th, I think. Okay. Maybe this had to do with a communication that you had already on the 12th. And this person, it feels like they're going to bring in some type of communication. Okay. Timeline wise, I'm not seeing a timeline yet. I'm going to pull another card and let's just see what it says. Maybe the communication will be determined through, the date will be determined through the communication. All right. So let's just see. Give me another card and then I'm just going to pull one after another. If it doesn't just come out on its own. It's amazing how the fan can just really bother your eyes. You know what I'm saying? It really can, but it's comforting for your body. All right, so why did you give me the communication, the birds card here, as far as the timeline? Fall. We're about to go into fall. Alexa, when does fall start?
In the United States, autumn begins on Monday, September 22nd.
Okay. So the 12 inverted is the 21. So I'm thinking it can happen anywhere between now and when fall starts, because it says fall, full moon, and this talks about like a culmination of effort. And it says, yes, the time has come. So for a lot of you guys, the time has come for something. Some of you guys, you are moving on because it does say this. And then others, you're about to get some type of abundance with this particular person. Okay. When you focus on your needs, it's kind of like the effort that you put into something. Because remember, this is something you put effort into. And it's like, yes, the time has come for some type of communication. So I'm thinking somewhere between now and possibly the 21st, or right when fall is about to start, this is going to happen, or this is going to take place for some of you guys. Yeah, it says expect the unexpected. Element of fire. Passionate, spontaneous. Excitement. I really feel like it has to do with some type of unexpected excitement that you're going to receive from some type of communication, and then you're going to be able to move forward with the situation. So it's something that you're wanting. It's not something that you're not wanting. It's something that you are wanting, something that you put a lot of effort into to change something about something having to do with the future, either moving or making a physical location change regarding some type of love or love relationship, or something that maybe you're open to bring it into your home. Okay. There will be some type of communication, but it's some efforts that you already put in the past that's going to come to life. Okay. So let me just ask again, why is this all going to be good for you? How is this going to make you feel? Why would this be good as to how this is all going to make you feel? All right, you're going to feel like divine feminine. All right. So divine feminine is empowering energy, growth and expansion, abundance, attractive, all kinds of stuff. Because we got Gaia, Mother of Earth. So you're going to really feel connected. You're going to feel connected. You're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel centered. You're going to feel like you have a purpose. And it says fertility, practicality, the center of everything, balance, satisfying. You'll be satisfied. You'll be feeling really good. So that's how it's going to make you feel. It's going to make you feel very abundant, and you're going to feel like how you're meant to feel. Whether you're a male or a female, you'll be in your divine feminine energy. So you'll be in a softer side, and you'll be feeling very grounded. And yeah, I like that. All right, so let's just get your advice in the meantime while this is going to take place, in case you get a little bit impatient because it said to be patient, or maybe that's you already been patient and now it's about to pay off for you. What's your advice for this in the meantime? 10 of Cups. Happily ever after. Do whatever makes you happy at home, in life. It says a happy marriage, happy ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. So this is what I'm getting here, is that you're to go after your happily ever after. Whether this has to do with a person or this has to do with your family, the pursuit of happiness, but they want you to I feel like they want you to live this, like feel it, experience it already in your home with your friends, with your family, and also with people that you can trust. So if you feel that you can trust people that around you or what they're doing or what they're saying, they want you to really, embrace that happily ever after feeling that that's going to happen. So maybe some of you guys just didn't think that you were going to be able to get this. Like, am I going to get my happily ever after? Whatever happily ever after means for you. So some of you happily ever after can mean like that I have everything, I have a family, I have the car, I have the love, I have the welcome feeling and stability and grounded and all that. And then some of you guys, you're happily ever after. Maybe you just really want to focus on your money, your career, like being happy in your career where you have purpose, where you feel like it's making you, feel like you're getting all that emotional connection that you want. But because I see houses in here and three different cards, I do feel like it has to do with home. Something that you see as your happily ever after, that you put a lot of effort into and work, and you have other friends or family that's coming in to help you, or people that's going to be supportive, or maybe they're going to become part of your friends and family, your ride or die crew, and that you're going to be able to trust this person that's coming in. Maybe you're welcoming into their home. Some of you guys, maybe you're going into their home, but you are going to be able to feel very happy about this whole situation. So they want you to just really focus on that, is what I'm getting. Okay. So I'm gonna just look quickly at your message. If you guys are wanting a personal, I do have it pinned in the comments here. So just look at the top, or you can look at the bottom where it says the video description under where I'm talking. Just click on the box where it says more, and then it will show you where to go. Yeah, I do feel like this person likes to drink. They might also like beer and also Hennessy because it says likes hard liquor. So maybe sometimes they like to drink light things, and then sometimes they like to drink hard liquor, every once in a while. Like I'm getting like a beer and a chaser kind of person, like some people that like to have a shot of something and then they like to chase it with a beer. So I'm kind of getting that too vibe from somebody out there you're connecting with. Maybe this is you. But if you are interested, I'm reading your comments. Yes. I mean, who isn't, right? Who doesn't want it all? Whatever your happily ever after is, I want it all too. I want it all. I don't just want some. I want all of it. Stability, family, love, money, creativity, passion, everything. I don't want just pieces of it. I want it all. So I think that's it. Some of you guys, this has to do with your twin flame because that was right after here. Twin flame. If not, it's just something that you pledge to, or someone you see as the one, or maybe you choosing them and you guys really just mesh well together. Okay. You guys, it says mirrored souls. So maybe your souls are connected. You connect on a deep level. It's also what I'm getting. Hey, love, how are you? Glad to see you. Hey, Durga. I'm starting to say your name better now. I've been practicing. It's sad, right? Sad that I have to practice. I just mess it up. I don't like to mess up people's names because I'm very particular about my name. I don't like people calling me something that's not my name. So I'm like, that's not my name. It's not my name. It's not my name. So I just like I like to say the name right. If I can't say it right, then I'll just like initial it or make up my own little nickname for you if I can't get it right until I do get it right. And then I will go ahead and say it once I've conquered it. Let me read your comment because I'm having issues with my watery eyes because of the fan. I got the fan turned up high in the background, and apparently it's still reaching my eyes through the back of my head. Sorry, I'm reading your stuff. Going through lots. Yeah, I'm doing a reading, and I just ended the collective message. So if you want to do it now, just go ahead and let me know. Really? That is too funny. I think if you said it to me like in person, it would be embedded in my head. Yeah, of where I keep trying to call you Tia, like Tay on you. um, if you were to say it to me in person or like a little audio, I would remember it because I'm like looking at the words and then I don't know, my brain is still trying to like gather it and compute it into something else that it wants to say. It's just so crazy. Okay, I'll look for that. Thank you, Durga. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really like it's bothering me in the background. But like I said, if I don't have the fan on, I'm gonna get really hot because I don't know that this leather seat, pleather seat, fake leather, fox leather, whatever you want to call it, it gets freaking hot. And I get on shorts and a short top. The air conditioning is on and the fan, and I still like, I don't know, it feels like it just heats up your whole body temperature, no matter what. So I have to offset it. I have to offset the feeling. Let me check my email while I'm doing this. Where is it? Okay. And I didn't bring like a little napkin. Oh wait, I do have. No, that's paper. I've got like, I think this. Maybe this will work, but sometimes this makes it worse because I think this is actually, I pulled some toilet paper in here when I had to blow my nose earlier. But I don't want to get this in my eye because it'll make it worse. All right. Am I into Choyce? All right, just let me know when you send it and then I'll check it. Oh my God, what did I just do? I went off my own live. All I did was like scroll up and it took me to somebody else's live. Okay. Oh, okay. New Zealand. New Zealand. I wonder how that is. It sounds nice. I know there's a couple countries I put on my list of that maybe I like to visit. Like I know I had Singapore because people told me that that was a really pretty place, and I think I remember reading how they don't allow like spitting on the ground or gum, and like you can buy gum like from other places, but you they don't sell it there because they want to keep the place beautiful. I'm like, that must be an experience to see a place like just neatly kept. Probably for Virgos that's like a dream come true, right? Because we really care about all the stuff being perfectly neat and all that. Even though a lot of times I have an organized mess, but it is organized when I have it. But yeah, definitely. Also, what are my other places? Egypt, France, Paris, Rome, because I like to see the Colosseum. There's a few places. I've been to Canada and Montreal and Quebec. And also, I've been to Taiwan. I've been to Japan, different parts of Japan. Tokyo pretty much just was like the airport, and I was there. I mean, the plane went there. And then Osaka mostly, Okinawa. I should say Okinawa mostly. And then where else did I go? I think that's it as far as the countries. But, those are the places I've been. Okay, let me check this over here. Oh my God, my eyes. Yeah, I've been to Japan. I love Japan. Japan is very nice. So I've already got to experience Japan. Did I say Japan? I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Because I was talking about Okinawa and all that stuff. All right. Because I was like, I thought I said it. All right. Let me go to my email for you, Durga. So I can. Because I can't check it on this phone because the live, it might go off live because it's probably there. Thank you for the 22. I really appreciate it. From PayPal. So I do got it here, and I'm going to write you down in the book. And then just tell me if you want a question or you want a topic so I can do the 10 card spread for you. Pull this out. What is today? The 14th. I already said this. I'm repeating myself. Okay, YouTube. All right, let me get these cards together for you. And let me cleanse out the collective energy in between your reading. This is just my energy spray, you guys. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I just like to spray in between collective and personals. My energy items are in the shop, so if you guys are interested in any of that, it will be listed below in the video description. I have like energy sprays, candles, incense, all kind of stuff. Let's see. These cards are hard to shuffle. They're big. As you see, I'm having to brace it against my body. Let me see what you got here. Yeah, Japan was very nice. I really love Japan and the people. That's what I really love more than anything was the people. They treated me like I was a celebrity. I remember literally people taking pictures of like me and my mom just walking across the street. And we were like nobody, just Americans in Japan. This was a while ago, so I don't know if that's the same today, but it was then, and I loved it. All right, let's see. All right, let's see how Norman is feeling right now. Okay. And towards you at the moment. And if he has to say anything to me right now. Okay. Where is my little chart? All right, we're going to base this on love feelings. So I'm going to use this deck. This is my Cupid Desires Oracle for those of you guys that are watching. It's a available below. So I'm going to use this with tarot. Please come through, angel spirit guides, for Durga and Norman. Emphasis on his feelings right now. Do this Celtic cross of what's going on in the present, influencing the present, the past, thoughts, immediate future fears, how other people are viewing him in this situation, and what's he hoping and the outcome of this as in regards to his feelings. And then we're going to clarify that too. I'm going to use this deck. It's called the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards. I'll be listing that below for those of you guys watching. So I'm also going to get, for you, I'm going to pull like 3 cards extra for you to get the energy he was in the past, his present energy, and possibly future energy while coming through this reading. Okay, past, his energy towards you is irresistible. Good looking, good conversations. So there was something about the conversation that he felt that was irresistible, or there was just something that either he was happy about, is kind of what I'm getting in regards to you, okay, where he felt it was irresistible to not shy away from the conversation. In the present, we have guidance, seeking answers or help. So right now, he's trying to get some answers or help in this matter, maybe trying to figure something out when it comes to you. Maybe even talking with somebody, maybe trying to get help with you in this. And then in the future, it says double life. Now, hopefully this is not negative, because I don't like the double life coming out, especially in the future, because it could be saying that in the nighttime he acts one way, in the daytime he acts a different way. And then sometimes this could also indicate somebody leading a double life where they have different people in their life, and they're telling one person one thing and then they're telling the other someone else something else. But we'll see what comes out, because I'm going to clarify that all here as far as his feelings. So we're going to focus on his feelings in the present, and I'm going to shuffle all these cards, and I'm just going to pull them out one by one after this. So I'm going to get feelings, why that is, and then we're going to clarify it and what it means. All right. So in the present situation, feelings, the Empress, attraction. So I do feel he feels attracted to you. He feels that you are the divine feminine, growth, abundance, expansion. It says time to take action, give birth to your dreams, create projects, will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So I do feel like he feels like happiness, that you provide happiness, a security, growth and expansion, and some type of abundance. Okay, so, and definitely feels that you're the divine feminine. Why that is, we have karaoke, singing, video songs. So I don't know if he's receiving a lot of songs, maybe a lot of signs. Maybe there's something here. There's a growth of wanting to come together with you, maybe to go where there's music playing, maybe like a karaoke bar or something like that. But it feels like it has to do with love because there's a heart there more than anything. So the result of this in the present is it says, be lighthearted. We have the dragonfly, awareness, things come into light, adapt, change, heal. So something in the present is coming to light here that he needs to try to either adapt, bring something out to the surface, to the light, or he needs to heal with this connection. So there is something that he does know that he has to do in order to change this dynamic. Like he either can grow and expand this connection, or he will have to let you heal from this if he's not able to bring what he needs to do with this connection. So I do feel that he is aware of what is needed to be done or needs to take place in this connection. So what's influencing the present as far as his feelings is, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is marriage, commitment, stability. And it says on the card, it says generous, practical, motivational, the ability to take anything or, to make something more beautiful. A love of family and home. So I really feel like he does see your value and your worth and your stability, that there's a love here. So I don't know if you guys share a family together or that's something you guys talked about or want, because I do see two abundant family type of energies. But what's influencing this is some type of commitment or marriage. So I don't know if he knows that he needs to offer you a commitment, or he sees you as very committed to your cause. So let me just see why that is. Kissing, loving your lips. I do feel like that has to do with talking. All right. So I don't know if you said that, hey, I need something more stable, more secure, or you said that, I'm having a conversation about this relationship, this commitment. If you guys are married and there's been talk about this whole situation. And maybe it has to do with finances. It could have to do with that because the Queen of Pentacles does talk about, finances and stability. And she is nurturing and practical. So with the result of this, of the influence in the present, we have camera. So this is talking about flashing back, okay, looking towards these memories. So what's influencing the present is I feel like he is looking at the past, relationship and stability, and something that you said. Okay, so what's influencing is there's something from the past that's influencing the present right now of a conversation about stability, security, or having to do with marriage. So that is influencing his feelings right now in the present moment. So what took place in the past, we have the Queen of Cups. Now there's two queens here. So I don't know if there was two women involved or this is just you and him both in your feminine energy. But this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And it says loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your instincts, a deep love of family and friends. See, there's something about family and friends that keeps being repeated here. So in the past, I feel like you may have given to this connection more than you should have, put it that way, because it wasn't being reciprocated in the way that you need it. But the difference is you are aware of this now, that because you're a very caring person and you put in a lot, you like to nurture stuff, you like to be more nurturing and caring, but there's something about you knowing something that is telling you in regards to this connection, either that you need to withdraw some of your energy and make this person step up to it. But you are aware. Okay. So you are very psychic as to this connection. And I feel like you're sitting here right at the edge of where this water is of your emotions. Like The emotions aren't gone, but you're right at the edge of it. Okay. So you can go either way onto this dry land, or you can go all the way into the water, with your emotions. And that is what's influencing it. It has to do with something emotional that took place, maybe with a conversation, or that he just has a lot of love for you and knows that you're deeply psychic, you're very caring, you're very nurturing, but he may know that he's tried your patience. So why that is, yeah, we got the chair on top. I feel like I feel like you got on top of the situation, and he does know that you are in control, because this is like a control type of energy. Now, I don't know if there was somebody involved here. If there was, it could have been that in the past there was somebody involved in the connection, or was hinting around that that's what they were going to do, in a physical type of way. That could have been also the problem. And that could have been, finding out about something that took place, okay, in the past. But I feel like that's mostly about control. So the result of that for the past, yeah, we have the axe. There was a breakup. There was a separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. So either you stop talking to him, or if there was another person, you made him end this situation, or he said he was going to end it. It's kind of what I'm getting of what took place in the past, but something happened. Either somebody gave somebody the silent treatment, or there was a breakup, or maybe even both, a breakup and then a silent treatment because of all this stuff that was going on. All right. So now his feelings in the recent past. Eight of Pentacles. He wanted to put the effort into it. Okay. Learning all you can about a subject or a career. Going back to school, taking a seminar, finding a mentor. Yeah. So I feel like he might have really tried to, like in the recent past, he decided he wanted to put the effort into it. Okay, maybe he needed to put more effort even into a job or a career. Maybe you felt like he could go to the next level and he just was putting in the bare minimum. Okay, maybe you were contributing more to this connection than he was, in this. And so he decided in the recent past that he wanted to put a lot of effort into the connection, or he was wanting to put a lot of effort into work. Okay, maybe he was saying that he was putting a lot of effort into work, and maybe that was a problem too. So let me just see why that was. Putting the effort into, yeah, see, show me, challenge, prove it. So in the recent past, I do feel like he wanted to put a lot of effort into this challenge between the two of you guys to prove something to you. So his feelings in the recent is that he wanted to put an effort to challenge, to prove something to you. So let's just see why that is. All right, we got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, thoughtfulness, third party interference. Now, I don't know if there was a third party. It feels like there was a third party in here somewhere. Now, I don't know if it's romantic or it's just a co-worker or something, or a relationship, a work relationship. But in the recent past, it felt like he wanted to try to prove something to you around either a third party person, which I do see. Actually, there's three women here with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Now, that could be all of you, or it could be it could be you, or it could be other people that was involved in your connection. And it feels like he wanted to put the effort to show you some type of challenge that you gave him in regards to this interference, whether it was a third party or it was whatever was interfering in you guys' relationship. In the recent past, that he said he was going to put a lot of effort so that he could prove something to you in regards to whatever this was, this seduction energy. I'm seeing something about a desk. So I don't know if it's an office place. There's a desk here, and then there's a desk here. Whoops, I just hit the microphone. There's a desk here, and there's a desk here. So I'm getting office vibes. All right. So in his thoughts in the recent past, let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. Okay, so I feel like his thoughts is that if he put the effort in, he will be rewarded for this. Okay, if he really puts the effort and invests, that he will be rewarded for this. So he does feel like he knows he needs to put effort in, and he knows that if he do put the effort into the situation, he will be rewarded. Now, I do see a lot of money energy. So I don't know if there's a financial situation going on here again, or this is just, what's taking place in the physical world. So let's just see why that is about his thoughts. It says wide open, ready to play. So open himself up. So his thoughts is about making some type of investment of opening himself up, making himself wide open in some type of way. Let me just see what that means. Karmic relationship. Triggers, turmoil, relationship lessons, letting go and loving you. Open himself up to a karmic relationship. This sounds, his thoughts are, either he's thinking that's what you're doing, like you're going to open yourself up to a third party, or this is what he's thinking about, that he opened himself up to be involved in this karmic dynamic. I definitely getting third party karmic relationship vibes and ending. All right, these are in his thoughts. He also could be thinking that he may have played too much when it came to a karmic situation. He is analyzing this, though. He's analyzing something in regards to a karmic relationship, because in his thoughts. All right. So the immediate future of this situation is in his feelings. We have Five of Pentacles. So he does feel left out in the cold. He feels a hardship. And again, a lot of earth money. So immediate future, he could be feeling that he's going to be left out in the cold. He could be feeling like he's going to lose money or lose out on something. And it says negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. And then it says, sorry, my eyes. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. I feel like the immediate future is he feels like he's going to go through some type of hardship, loss of money, or be left out in some type of cold, either by you or in the situation. Or he's going to take a financial loss. Why that is, it says given to me, quench my hunger. Okay, because I feel like he's going to have to give into whatever it is that you're wanting to take place here. He's going to have to take some type of loss. He knows he's going to have to. So that's the immediate future. So something that's going to be left out, some type of desire. So I don't know if he has like a desire or some type of addiction problem, either with money or karmic relationships or letting other people interfere. He knows that he's going to have to let go of some type of desire that maybe he has that quenches his hunger, or he has to leave this out in the cold in order to give you what you want. But there's some type of sacrifice that has to be made that he knows he has to do, is really what I'm getting. Yeah, it says girl with the snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I feel like this is you. So I feel like he knows that, when you're an empath, as you know, obviously, that people can take advantage of, us because they know they can get away with it. But I feel like he knows that he's going to be left out in the cold this time. Like he's not going to be able to get away with what he normally would be able to get away, and that he is going to be left out in the cold in this situation. He's going to have to endure some type of hardship, possibly even financial, if he doesn't give you exactly what you're wanting out of this connection. So, what's he fearing? Love. a romantic offer. Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So he's fearing that either there's going to be a Knight of Cups that comes in towards you, gives you love, some type of romantic offer, or he's just afraid of love, period. Okay, so let's just see why that is. Yes, his downtown sexual appetite. Yep. I feel like he fears that you are going to get your appetite that you have, your appetite for love, for passion, and emotions from somebody else. Okay. And he could just be afraid to give you that love, to quench whatever that appetite, because remember, it's that given to me, that desire to quench my hunger type of energy. And then we have addiction. So codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. Yeah, there's some type of addiction. I feel like he's fearing something around, I don't know if he has an addiction, like sex addiction, as well, is kind of what I'm getting. There's some type of addictive behavior that he has. Or he feels that because of his addictive behaviors that he has become codependent towards, that you're going to go get your needs met somewhere else. And this is what he's fearing, that you're going to go get that from somewhere else. You're going to get your desires quenched from somebody else that can express you love. And he may still feel like tied to you, okay? Still feels like a restraint. Or I'm also getting like you're going to restrain yourself from him, from giving him what he wants in this situation. And let's see how other people might be viewing him in this situation. Ace of Pentacles. A windfall of abundance. A great, what does this say? Hold on. A windfall of abundance, wise choices, a good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract. So there's something about career choices and stuff like that. They may be seeing him as getting either a new job, a new career, a wiser choice, a new beginning, and making a wiser choice in this relationship or in his job dynamic or something like that is kind of what I'm getting. Like him making that path, going like to study, get on that road to do what he needs to do, go to the next level. Performance, putting on a show. All right. They feel him like he's just putting on a performance. He's faking it. He's just putting on a show. That's what he's going to do. Like, I'm going to do something new. It's going to be great. It's going to be a new job or a new opportunity. I'm going to be something different. But they feel like he's just putting on a show. Okay? He's putting on a performance. And then why that is, we have the butterfly. Relationship evolving into the next phase. Healing the inner child. Growth. All right. So this talks about transformation. So it could be that some of his friends think that he is just putting on a show, and then others are thinking that he's going through a transformation from being this person that was constantly putting on the show, pretending like he was going to do this new job or this new opportunity or take this relationship and make it brand new. And that he was just putting on a show, but now they see changes. They see something is transforming in him. He's changing. He's not just putting on a show. So some people think that he's just the same, and then some think that he is going through some type of transformation. So what he's hoping in regards to you and his feelings, it's in his thoughts, because we got the King of Swords. So let's just see. Intelligence, impartial, respectful, receiving wise advice. Okay, I feel like he's hoping to get some type of wise advice, maybe some counselor, guidance, somebody he's talking to. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is also legal advice. He could be hoping to get some good legal advice in this, maybe how to deal with the situation, maybe how to communicate better, maybe how to plan. Why that is, because we have love nest, a road trip, weekend fun. So he's thinking that he's going to have to make some type of trip or some weekend fun, maybe plan something, maybe a love nest where you guys get away, go on vacation. So he's hoping that you guys could like plan something and like a little getaway, kind of reconnect in the type of love thing, that maybe bring you something, bring you flowers, bring you gifts, in some type of way. Why that is? Because we have both. Yeah, to give you what you need. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So it feels like he is thinking about here, or hoping that he can give you what you need so that you guys could move forward in some type of way. Okay, whatever it is, to move on in this dynamic. And then if it's you, he's thinking about that he may have to give you what you need if you're wanting to close things out with him, so that he can move on. But it does feel like he's trying to plan something to get advice on how he can bring like the spark back and maybe show some type of love, some type of appreciation, here. All right, so what's his outcome gonna be as far as his feelings? Wise counsel, I'm telling you. All right, I don't know if he's a Taurus, dealing with a Taurus, or he really is just trying to get some wise advice, some wise counsel, because this, it keeps talking about advice here. It says unity with the spiritually minded community, ask the divine for help, and trust the answers will come. And then it says compare traditional methods with new ideas, to see which is the best for you. Okay. So I feel like he's trying to get some advice to figure out what's the best way, what's the best approach. How do I do this? How do I make plans? How do I make things go forward? How do I handle this? What is the best way to do this? So it feels like there's more of some type of guidance and support here, where he's thinking about something, thinking about doing something, thinking about putting the effort into it, maybe trying to figure out something like, how can I get this to move forward? How can I make this better? Let's just see the outcome. Yeah, see, candy, sweet, cute. I feel like he's going to try to figure out, get some advice on how he can be sweet to you, be cute, show you some type of love, some type of appreciation. It feels like that's what he's going to do. And then we have keys on a ring. Many options, a decision. So I feel like he's trying to, right now, he's reviewing, trying to get some advice on how he can be cute or be sweet with some type of decision or some type of option, maybe even having to do with this relationship. Okay. Because this talks about stringing along, unconventional. I feel like it has to do with something unconventional. So I don't know if he wants to try to get you involved with something that is unconventional, that maybe you're not interested in. Now that could be like, for example, like, you know how people have that. I can't even say it right. I tells you I'm not into that, because I don't even know how to say the word polyamorous. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And you know how some people are into those relationships where they have a lot of open relationships where they get to see a lot of different people and all that, and everybody's in the dynamic is cool. Or at least that's what they say. I'm sure at some point everybody is not cool, and it gets a little bit dramatic at some point, especially if somebody feeling like they get special treatment over the other. I just don't see how that can work out. But hopefully that's not the case, because we have the future double life card. And I'm going to see why this double life. I'm going to clarify that. And it feels like he's trying to get some advice to try to be sweet and cute, to maybe get you to see something in a different way of being unconventional. Or he's trying to get advice about his unconventional ways of doing things, ideas, how he could turn this whole situation around. But just be wary of that, because I don't like that in his energy, especially for the future. So I'm going to clarify what the double life means for him in the future. What does this double life mean for him in the future? And then I'm going to look at your comments after this. What does this double life mean for him in the future? Not today. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding the conversation. Call person. Boundaries still. Angry. So either he's not going to be doing the double life, or he's just going to avoid talking about it or having a conversation about it. Not dealing with something. Okay. What is he not dealing with? What is he not dealing with? Love call. So I don't know if this is from you or the double life that maybe he was living before, that he's just not going to do that. He's going to avoid talking to people, having a conversation. Maybe there's somebody that's trying to get him involved that wants to talk to him on the phone, and he's going to avoid all that. So I hope that that is the case. So I'm going to get some messages from him, and then I'm going to get you an advice so I can see where we're at. This is my his situations, messages from the divine masculine. For those of you guys that are watching, it is listed below. I miss holding you and touching your skin. Sometimes at night, I think about the times we spent together. I need my space right now. Interesting. So, what I'm getting here is a mixed signal kind of person, is what he giving me. He could be thinking about the time where he told you that you needed, he needed space from you, or you told him that you needed space. And now he misses holding you and touching you in your skin. And he thinks about the times that you guys were spending together. And now there's space in between the two of you. Let me see what's on here. I check on you every chance I get. Yeah, so I definitely feel the separation. So this is him checking on you, seeing what's going on, maybe checking to see if you are missing him too, if you're ready to, bring him back in the dynamic. But it feels like there was some type of space here that somebody said they needed space, and whether it was you or him, but now he's missing you in this whole dynamic, okay? And he's checking on you, so he's definitely watching you. Let me get your advice. The Dreamer. This is the Fool's card. A new start. Trust yourself. And, sorry, my eyes is a little bit watery. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. So this talks about having a leap of faith, going off into just the unknown, a new start, a new beginning. But in which way are they telling you to go? Either this is towards your dreams or to, because you see there's doors open where the person is walking out of the house. So if this is something you've been thinking about doing, and this is really where you were looking for a confirmation, that's what they're telling you. Otherwise, they're telling you to go out and explore something new. And let me just see where they want you to go. What's the new start? Like, push your fears aside and go where? For your advice. Two of Pentacles. This is a juggling energy. Working too hard or multiple jobs. The need to bring balance and fun into your life. Multiple priorities, balancing the budget. All right. I feel like they're telling you that you need to go into a new direction where you are where it brings balance for you. So whatever that means for you, if this brings balance where you feel like you can maybe open yourself up to this connection, or you feel like you got too many priorities, too many things going on, they want you to get that into balance, bring that back into balance. Maybe they want to tell you to focus on your career right now and your priorities that you have that you need to, just really focus on. So it may not have anything to do with him. It could be just telling you to focus in on your finances. My shoulder is very tense. I need a massage here. It keeps nagging me. But yeah, whoops, sorry. That's what I got for you, Durga. Let me see. I'm going to read your comments now. Hi, Larry. If you're wanting a personal, the pinned comment is right in the chat here, or look below the video description on how to get personals. Thank you, love. I love you. Thank you. And thank you so much for your support. You know, I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Thank you. I hope that made sense for you. But I do see that there's some dynamics. So maybe that's why he's trying to get some guidance. Like he's seeking some type of answers or help, maybe even asking friends or family to like, is she open to this or should I do this? But it feels like there's something here that he's going to try to avoid in the future, having to do with a conversation. So I don't know if it's other people calling or if he's just going to avoid expressing love, like not talking about love. I don't know what it is, but that's kind of what I'm getting here. But he does see you as a divine feminine. So that's important. So he does know your value and worth. So it has nothing to do with him not seeing it or not knowing it. There is something here, it feels like within him, where he's trying to get the proper help with this whole situation. Definitely watching you. I'm seeing the Page of Swords here again on the bottom of this deck. Definitely watching. All right. Yes, I'll see you soon. I'll probably be on TikTok later today too. And I just don't know what time yet in between, but I thought I'd get on here early live and try to do that. I may test these out with coming on earlier in the day just to see. I like to keep on just trying to test stuff out, especially in these times. Things are changing constantly. It's a little bit crazy. And we just have to put a lot more effort into things that we used to didn't have to put as much effort. Now it's like we got to put 10 times the effort we put into something before in whatever it is that we're doing. So that means you got to just get out and experiment and try new things and new stuff. And definitely it's uncomfortable for me as a Virgo. Let me tell you that now. I don't like a lot of change. I like consistency. I like stuff that's reliable. You know, like if I have a good provider, let's just say it's a phone company or whatever, and there's a million phone companies and the one I have is good, I'm not going to change it. I'll have that same company for like 20 years or whatever. But if there's a problem and I keep having problems with them, yeah, I will change it until I can find somebody, somebody or something loyal. I'll get it. Otherwise, I'm set. If they're good, I'm good. And we're good to go. That's just how it is with me. All right, you guys. So I'm just going to leave it there. I think I'll give you one last message of the good stuff you guys can look forward to. Even though what you need to know came out was really, really good. If you missed that, just go back to the beginning and watch it. Thank you guys all for liking the live as well. If you guys are new, please subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I go live. Also, if you would like to comment below, I do respond to, I want to say 99.9% of my comments. It just depends on what is said, if I'm going to respond or not. If I don't respond, it's because I didn't understand, or if it was too trivial or controversial or something, and I just I'm not going to respond. That's it. So other than that, that's it. That's it. So everything you need to know as far as all the oracles, tarot card. I made a new word, tarot cards. I'm gonna call it a new deck. I'm gonna call it a tarot. I'm always making up new words. I'm telling you, you just have no idea. I mean, I am constantly making new words. I probably could write a book on all the new words I've created, and I probably should. Anyways, other than that, I'm going to get you something good you guys can look forward to within the next 24 hours. If you guys are interested in any of my energy items, sprays, candles, incense, wax melts, tea lights, outdoor candles, like to keep the bugs away, and sprays like that, the repellents. I have all of that. And also have Halloween items, candles, witches things, witches brew, vampire, skeletons, all that type of stuff, bath and beauty products, body butters, salts, bath salts, soap baths, all that is going to be listed below the video description where it says more. And if you want to book a personal reading outside of the live, where you want it a little more private, a little more personal, and you want to have access to be able to watch it, analyze it as many times as you want, just feel free to book a reading on my site. All right, so the good stuff you guys can look forward to in the next 24 hours. The King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that's coming towards you. Maybe they're going to make plans with you. Maybe they're going to communicate with you. But it says intelligent, impartial, respectful, stoic, receiving wise advice. So maybe some of you guys have been looking for some advice and you were wanting to get it, and you're going to get that wise advice. And then it's going to help you move forward. And then it says remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. So for some of you guys, if you've been really in your head, if this is you, maybe you've been making plans, you already made some plans, and this is going to come to fruition. I'm going to see what it has to do with in a second. Or there's somebody that wants to plan something with you. They're going to communicate with you. Communication be very clear. Some of you guys, this could have to do with legal matters as well. So maybe there's something legal that you pursued or went after, maybe got advice. Maybe it involved a judge, a court, a lawyer, something like that. Or maybe it just was paperwork. So like if you are putting in the application, that is something legal. You put in the application, you're saying that, hey, this is what I want. And then maybe you're going to get some communication about that. Or you putting up some type of offer or an ad, maybe you're going to get communication about that. So let's just see what it has to do with and why is it good. Why is the King of Swords here? Love affair. Dirty little secret down low. All right. So some of you guys, you're going to get some communication regarding a love affair. Okay. Now, some of you guys, it could have to do with a dirty little secret, or maybe somebody treated you like a dirty little secret, or kept something on the down low, or there were plans that you kept on the down low. Maybe you're going to get communication from this person that wants to communicate some type of secret to you, or they want to express this love. Maybe they've been thinking about this. Maybe they're thinking about how they've been keeping this secret. Maybe they want to bring it to the surface now, and they don't want to keep it on the down low. Okay. Some of you guys, it could be just you learn about some secrets about somebody else, and it puts you at an advantage in some type of way. Okay. Let's see why this is good. Six of Pentacles. Because there's going to be some type of exchange. You're going to receive something, like somebody's going to give you something. You're going to receive something, like they're going to be having their hand out. You're going to have your hand out. So something that's going to be an exchange between the two of you guys. Some of you guys, it could have to do with something online. It could have been something that made you feel like restricted, like you could only do so much. See, there's somebody here, she's sitting here in a wheelchair. Some of you guys, it could have to do with somebody that is actually, in a wheelchair, or they have limitations on their physical ability. If not, it's just something that made you restricted in your ability to do things in the physical 3D world. And what it also says, it says, the good you do come back to you. an unexpected inflow of abundance, and something worthy of, what is this? Oh no, becoming worthy of paying off a debt. So some of you guys, maybe you are going to get some money, like somebody's going to offer you something that so that you can pay off a debt, and you, and it's been kept on a down low, and maybe you didn't know if you were going to be able to do that, if you're going to be able to pay something off, or maybe somebody's going to give you back something that they owe you. Okay, so it says, sorry, I said becoming, is borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. So I do feel like there's somebody that's either going to share some money with you. Maybe you need their help, or maybe you're giving to somebody that needs your help, and you're just kind of keeping it on a secret, on a down low. Okay. And it's just something that they're going to give to you, some type of exchange. So a lot of you guys, you're going to get money, and then a lot of you guys, you're going to get some information about this secret or something that's been kept on the down low. But a lot of you guys, it will have to do with some type of love affair, some type of exchange of communication about this. Okay. But it's positive, and it's taking place in a 3D physical world for a lot of you guys. Okay. All right. So thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, whether it's day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Until next time, next live, peace, love, and light.